Hello and welcome to this short cozy yoga video that you can do at home. Just going to take us about 20 minutes, and all you need is a blanket or perhaps a couple of blankets and a space to practice in. So start by sitting up nice and tall. I'm sitting on my blankets just so that my hips are lifted and my pelvis is tilted forward very slightly. And just make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. So however you're sitting, draw the shoulders away from the ears, sit up nice and tall, and just start to arrive in your space. Just take this moment just to settle. Perhaps close the eyes and take some deep breaths in and out through the nose. And just take a moment to leave behind whatever's coming in your day or whatever's already been. And if you're starting your day, you might want to set a short intention for your practice maybe today, or perhaps just commit to taking this time out for yourself. You might like to just allow your palms perhaps to face up towards the ceiling. Sometimes that just changes the energy and makes us relax the hands and the fingers. Just take another couple of deep breaths here. And slowly just start to bring the chin towards the chest, keeping the spine long. Then we're going to draw some little circles with the head. So use your nose almost as your point of reference in terms of drawing the circle. So just start to draw some circles with the nose, releasing into the head, the neck, the shoulders, keeping everything really slow. Keep the circles as small or as large as feels okay for you. And then we're going to change direction, take those circles the other way. Slowly drawing the head round, and then change direction again, take it the other way. And then change direction again, take it back in the opposite direction. And then next time we change direction, we're going to make the circles a little bit smaller. So each time you circle, try and make the circle a little bit smaller. And then change direction for the last time and exactly the same again. Take it in small circles. So eventually you kind of come back to center, chin towards the chest and keep the head still. And then gently just bring the head up towards the ceiling, chin to ceiling. And then gently chin to chest. And last time, chin to ceiling. And then draw the head back to center. Allow the palms to remain facing up if that feels okay. And we're going to take 2 deep breaths. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Take one more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And you're going to bring your arms out to the side of you and cross them over. So opposite hand to opposite knee. Doesn't matter which way they cross. Just keep a check on which way they've crossed because you're going to need to swap them in a minute. From here, sit up nice and tall. As you breathe in, open the chest, gaze up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, tilt the pelvis around the spine. Draw the chin towards the chest. Inhale, open the heart space, gaze up. Exhale, round. We've got one more of those. Inhale, open the chest and gaze up. And exhale, round. Inhale, come back to center. Keep your arms crossed. Bring the hands together to find eagle arms, or maybe take hold of opposite shoulders. Take a deep breath in and lift the elbows. Really find that space. Make sure the elbows have lifted and the shoulders have dropped. As you inhale, lift the elbows, gaze up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, drop the chin, tuck the belly in. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, chin to chest. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, come back to center. Slowly release the arms. Make a note of which way they're crossed. Keep them as they are for a moment. Sit up nice and tall. Take a breath. Lengthen your spine, release your jaw. As you breathe in, draw the arms away from you to the floor, reach out with the fingertips, and then gently cross the arms the other way, opposite hand to opposite knee. And that feels a bit strange for me this way around, a bit awkward, more awkward. Deep breath in, open the chest, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale, open the chest, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, draw the belly in. Last time, inhale, open the chest, gaze up. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Keep the arms crossed the way they are. Find those eagle arms or take hold of opposite shoulders and lift the elbows, drop the shoulders. Inhale, lift, gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest, take a little tuck. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, take that tuck. Last time, inhale, lift the elbows. And exhale, take that little tuck. Inhale, lift the elbows. Really carefully release the arms. Bring them to your sides. Place them just behind you, actually, with the fingertips facing away. Take a deep breath in, open the chest and gaze up towards the ceiling. So press into your hands, draw your shoulder blades together and breathe here. And then as you breathe in next time, walk the hands back towards you. We're just going to come to sit up nice and tall, but then you're going to take your right leg out to the side of you, keep the left leg drawn in. Really extend that right leg, press the heel away from you and draw the toes back towards you. So lots of energy through that leg. Draw the thigh down towards the floor, knee towards the floor, calf muscle towards the floor, sit up tall. Bring your right hand to the floor. Inhale, left arm reaches all the way up, reach it towards the ceiling. Exhale, take that lean. Keep reaching away with the fingertips, pressing away with the heel of the right foot, finding that space, and then just opening your heart space towards the ceiling, towards the corner of the room. So just reach away. Try not to close that heart space, keep it nice and open. And then inhale, slowly come back to center. Deep breath in, deep breath out, walk your hands forwards. Slowly come down towards the floor, but keep that right foot really energized. Draw the toes back towards you. Another breath here. As you breathe in, walk the hands back towards you. Really carefully release that left leg. You might need to give it a little bit of a shake if it's gone to sleep a little bit. Mine has. Give it a little bit of a shake. Draw the right leg in, bend the knee. Sit up tall, energize that left leg. So press that heel away from you. Both hands out to the side. You're going to take your left hand onto the floor, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling and take that lean to your left. Keep reaching away with that foot, that heel. Reach away with the right fingers and then take that little tilt, that little twist to open up into the heart space as you lean to the side. Really reaching away with your right fingers. One more breath. Keep pressing that heel away from you. Inhale all the way back to center. Exhale, walk the hands forwards. Find that forward fold. Keep the energy through the left leg. Notice if this side feels any different. Perhaps there's a bit less space here, or maybe you've got more space to fold. And then as you inhale, walk the hands back towards you, sit up tall, extend the right leg, come to find a wide-legged seated position, sitting up tall, keeping energy through both legs this time. So press both heels away, toes drawing back towards you, spine long, deep breath in, deep breath out, walk your hands forwards, find that space in the inner thighs, the outer hips, soften the shoulders, maybe the elbows come to the floor, maybe they don't, it doesn't matter at all whether they come to the floor or not. But just soften down as much as you can, keeping that energy in the legs. So don't allow your legs to switch off, keep them energized. Take another breath here. And then inhale, carefully walk the hands back towards you. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Take another deep breath, roll the shoulders up and then draw them down. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So you're still sitting up nice and tall. Soles of the feet come together. Either stay upright here or maybe walk your hands forwards, coming to find a fold. You might want to take a little bit of a press into the feet, giving yourself a little bit of a foot massage. But whatever you decide to do, just try and relax the breath, release the shoulders. Allow your thighs, your knees to be heavy. Draw them towards the floor and just find a little bit of space here again in the inner thighs and the outer hips. I'll take one more breath here. As you breathe in next time, walk the hands back towards you. You're then going to release your feet to the floor and find a little bit of windscreen wiper of the legs. So I'm going to come side on, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully I won't lose my blankets as I'm doing this. So place the feet on the floor, bring them nice and wide, hands behind you, and then really slowly keep the chest open. Just rock the knees one way and then the other. So you're internally rotating on one side, externally rotating the other. Just taking it really slowly. No rush, and you can do as many of these as you wish. So if it feels really good, you might want to do a few more. Take it once more. And then slowly bring the feet in. I'm going to turn around to face the other way here. I'm going to keep the blanket, one blanket, and I'm going to pop it just under my head. The other blanket can move out the way for a moment. And you're going to come to lie down on your mats, bringing your head down to the blanket. Scoot your shoulder blades underneath you and draw your knees in towards your chest. Just take a moment here and maybe just rotate the feet. You might want to take them slowly one way and slowly the other way. Then take a nice deep breath in, relax the feet. Deep breath out, draw the head up towards the knees, give the knees a really good squeeze in towards the heads. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze them in one more time. And inhale, release. Drop your left foot to the floor, right hand to right knee, and find some circles here in that right hip. So take it slowly out to the side and draw it back in towards the chest. Keep your chin gently tucked in towards the chest, and you can use your left hand just for a bit of stability. And then we're going to change direction with those circles, take them the other way. And then bring that knee back, give it a really good squeeze in towards the body. And then release the foot to the floor, swap sides, left leg comes in, left hand to left knee. Take those circles. Use that right arm for a little bit of stability, place the hand on the floor. And then you're going to change direction, take those circles the other way. Just feeling into this hip, noticing maybe how it feels different, or perhaps it doesn't, but maybe it does. So just notice, observe one hip compared with the other. So taking those circles in both directions, making sure you've gone both ways. And then draw that knee back in, give it a really good squeeze. And then bring both knees in, right hand to right knee, left hand to left knee, and take those circles with both knees at the same time. Draw them in and separate them. Draw them in and draw them out. Take one more this way. And next time you draw the knees in, we're going to change direction. So you're going to press the knees away from you, then separate them, draw those circles. And take a couple more here. Take one more. And then bring the knees together. And then drop the feet to the floor and open out through the knees. Press the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees, the thighs to be heavy. And take 2 deep breaths, pressing the soles of the feet together, drawing the knees down towards the floor. Just check your shoulders are drawn away from the ears and your chin's gently tucked in towards the chest. And then carefully bring the knees back up to center, place the feet on the floor and walk them a bit closer to your bottom. Scoot your shoulder blades underneath you. Bring the hands down to the floor. Take a deep breath in, draw the belly button down, so squeeze your belly down and then lift your hips, press into the feet. Find a bridge, maybe walk a little bit higher onto your shoulders and draw your hands together. So create a fist with your hands and press your forearms into the floor, driving a bit more through the feet as you lift. Hold it here for a breath. Keep pressing into the feet, lifting the hips. Exhale, slowly release the hips to the floor. And then inhale, tilt the pelvis, lift and squeeze, press into your feet, drive through the heels. Press your forearms, your fist into the floor and lift. Tuck your chin in. Really feel that space into the heart space, the chest, shoulder blades drawn closely together. Exhale, slowly, carefully release to the floor. Take the feet wide again, bring the hands down out beside you and just windscreen wipe the knees one way. Slowly then take them the other way. Take it one more time each way. Really slowly. And then come back to center and draw the right knee in, give it a squeeze. And then place the right ankle onto the left thigh, opening out into the right hip. Either stay here, or you might want to lift that left foot off the floor. Maybe use your hands just to draw it in a little bit more. Check your chins gently tucked in still and it's not pointing up towards the ceiling. Soften your shoulders. And take a couple of breaths here. And then slowly release that left foot to the floor. Release the right foot, draw the left knee in, give it a squeeze, and then place left ankle to right thigh. Same again, you might want to stay here with your right foot on the floor, or you might want to bring that right thigh in towards the body and give it a little bit of a squeeze in. Just soften the jaw. Keep the breath nice and smooth. Just finding a little bit of space in the hips. Really good just for releasing a bit of tension in the body. And then slowly release that foot to the floor. Left foot comes to the floor. Bring your arms out at shoulder height. Allow them to soften. You might want to have the palms up towards the ceiling. And then just take the knees one way. So stack them one on top of the other. And then bring them back to center and rock them to the other side. Draw the knees back up to center. Drop them the other way. So gentle belly twists, taking it one way then the other. Take it once more in each direction. And then we're going to stay on the right hand side just for 2 breaths. So allow the knees to drop. Try and keep them together if you can. Perhaps reach away with your left arm. Perhaps take your head towards the left. Take 2 breaths here. As you take your next breath in, carefully bring the knees back up to center. Gently rock them to the other side. Reach away with the right arm. Perhaps take your head to gaze and the right towards the right. 2 deep breaths. And then draw the knees back to center. Squeeze them in towards the chest. And then place the feet back on the floor. Allow your arms to settle wherever's comfortable. You might want to bring them onto your stomach or perhaps overhead. If you're at home and you just want to place a blanket over you, please do so. If you want to settle for a bit longer, maybe in a shavasana, and please feel free to pause this and just take as long as you need to in shavasana. You might want to come back to having your soles of the feet together to open out a bit more into the hips in your shavasana, or extend the legs long. Entirely up to you. Just tuck the chin in towards the chest and then start to bring some deeper breaths in through the nose. Maybe just noticing that rise and fall of the belly as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Just taking the opportunity to notice any sensations in the body. At the end of our short, cozy practice, how's your body feeling? And taking the opportunity to stay in your Shavasana a bit longer if you can. I'm going to take 2 more deep breaths here. And then start to bring the knees in towards the chest. And take a gentle, careful rock up to find a seat. Maybe sitting up on your blanket again, or just taking yourself into a comfortable position. Keep the eyes closed and roll the shoulders away from the ears. And then allow your hands just to come to the heart space. Press the fingertips and the palms together. Take a deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out through the mouth. Take one more deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. And I thank you for joining me today for this cozy yoga practice. Namaste.